Stranded and uninformed is how hundreds of Bahamasair passengers claim they were left following mass cancellations for several of its flights yesterday. Now, the major disruption in services, the result of industrial action by flight attendants who, according to officials, did not show up to work. Now, our Devontae Hannah standing by live tonight at LPIA with the latest. Devontae, what can you tell us?
Yes, well, good evening. Janea, operation here at Lynden Pinling International Airport seemingly back to normal for Bahamasair. At least that's what we understand, as those flight attendants have returned to work and Bahamasair flights have both departed and arrived on time. But yesterday was a completely different scene, as hundreds of travelers came to the airport only to find out that their flights were canceled some hours later. Of course, we asked them how would they describe this experience, and one word came to their minds, and that was, it was disappointing.
We got here at 9 o'clock for a 12 o'clock flight, and they just kept telling it was an operational problem at 1, and at 2, and at 4, and at 6, and at 6:30 they finally told us the flights were canceled and sent us all back to the hotels.
That's a story not only for tourist Mickey Akins and his wife, but hundreds of travelers yesterday who were left stranded in LPIA after learning their Bahamasair flights were canceled due to industrial action by members of the Airport Airline Allied Workers Union.
Well, they told us they would give us lodging, but then they ran out of lodging and everything and gave us an address, an email address to tell us how to get reimbursed for our lodging.
80% of Bahamasair flight attendants reportedly calling in sick, impacting routes to and from Rock Sound, Exuma, Freeport, Marsh Harbor, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Orlando. Bahamasair Managing Director Tracy Cooper explains why.
It's just a matter of some insurance issues for staff, and of course the big item is always the adjustment in pay. By and large, most of the flights had pretty heavy loads, so we know that there were a good amount of persons.
With the story taking a different turn for Bahamians who were scheduled to return home but were instead stuck in Florida and handed a hotel and food voucher for the night after first learning of the cancellation through email.
After coming to the airport, then they told us that the flight had been canceled. Again, no explanation. Now we had a connecting flight the following day, so that affected that. So we ended up missing 2 flights, the one last night and the one this morning, to get back to and transit to another island.
Tonight, passengers are lamenting the handling of the situation by the national flag carrier, which they say caused them time and money.
Today we had tickets for Epcot that are non-refundable, and of course we can't use them because we couldn't get to Orlando last night. We don't even know if we have a place to stay anymore, because where we were staying was, a 3-night stay at a resort, and we didn't show up, and they haven't answered the phone yet.
With the time being so close, if they informed us that morning, then we would have been able to take another flight.
Others remaining optimistic.
The world was stopped with COVID-19, and we didn't have anything to do with that. So things do happen, and we have to go sometime along with the flow.
Now, at this point, Bahamasair management has released an official apology to its customers, but from here they say they will go into a meeting with union heads to properly resolve this issue. But for now, reporting live from Lynden Pinling International Airport, I'm Devontae Hannah, sending it back to you on the desk.